Next question is altering the procedure. So this is what we have done. After that, the question is alter the above procedure to check username is existing in the table and then get the data. Else print user does not exist. So we are checking for the user. User is the input. If user input is sent, if user is available in the table, then only do this execution. Else just print it. You got the requirement? This is the procedure. Alter the procedure. Hey, you can post there, right? And now we are writing a procedure. Create a procedure which will verify given username and password valid or not. If valid, print login successful, else login failed. So basically, you are trying to log into your Gmail or Facebook or Insta. Okay. If you enter both username and password, you will be able to see your screens, correct? You'll be able to log into your system and see your data or see your mails, whatever. If username and password are wrong, what happens? It will throw an error saying that username is invalid or username or password are invalid, correct? That's what I'm trying to do. Enter the username and password. If they are valid, it will print login successful. If username or password, any of them are not valid, it has to throw login failed. Okay, you getting me? What are the inputs for this? Username, password. So output is login successful or login failed. Now, how to know our username which we are sending is correct or not? Let us write a script for this. Declare username varchar of t password varchar of that. Okay. I am setting the values. Please concentrate whenever I am telling because I can see you, most of you. Username, let's say Manoj. What is the password? I forgot. So Manoj 123. Okay. Select start from users where username is equal to this user and this is both should be matching. Okay. Password is equal to password. So now I'll execute this. Are we getting data?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now I will give something else. Manoj is there, but password is wrong. So it is not giving. So here, first level, this is, I'll show you the next level also. Okay, first level is if username and password are wrong, it has to print user does not exist. Okay. Okay, or login failure, basically, login failure. So if off, you put this right count. If it is greater than 0, then print login successful. Else login fail. That's all. If it is successful, it will print login successful. If it is if the username password are wrong, it fails with the login field. Easy. This is the pattern what happens whenever you enter your username password to your Gmail or Facebook or Insta or any account. It will check your username, password, go to the database, go to the table. If the given user is available, if the given password is available, then okay. Okay, if you say forget password, in this user table, along with, see, in our table, we have only two columns, username, password. Along with this, you'll have an option, recovery mobile number, recovery email ID, and some clues. Okay. So then it will pop up with you. What is your recovery email ID? We'll send you a OTP so that you can reset your password. Are you clear? How it works in real time if you forget your account details. In this user table only, you will have additional columns. Alternate mobile number, alternate or recovery email number, recovery mobile number. Okay, like that. So that if you give the correct inputs, at least there, you can reset your password. So that's it. This is the code. So these are the two inputs. This is what the procedure will return. Create a procedure. Sorry. Create procedure. ESP underscore validate credentials. There are two inputs. At the rate name. Just take this and keep it here. Give a tab. Execute this. Now take this. What are the inputs? Sorry. So login successful. If I give a wrong password, it will fail long. So login failed. Now, whether it is a wrong password or this user does not exist, we have to check. Correct. So not only Manoj, if there is a person, let's say Yugen, Yugen is not there in the table. You know it. Yes or no? In this table, Yugen is not there. But I'm still passing Yugen on this. What it will say? Login failed. This is wrong, right? You agree with me? Is this wrong or no?
Yes, sir.
This is wrong. So now we have to alter this procedure. Alter the procedure. First, what it has to do? Check. Okay, first is check if user exists. Then validate password. Then login successful. If password is wrong, then login fail. Coming back. If user does not exist, if user does not exist, it should not go here. It will, if user exists, it has to go. If user does not exist, enter valid user or user given user not exists or not available. Whatever. You got it? So this error will not happen. So first itself we will check if this user exists, then only valid credentials. If user does not exist, you say that UGN is not available in the database. Are you clear? No?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So first, I'm going with the same script again before writing the procedure. So before getting into this step, first we have to verify whether a user exists or not, right? So how to verify user exists or not? Same way we can check. If this guy exists, it has to return some result. Okay. If of this greater than 0, okay, then all this story comes. If user is available, then go and check username and password, then see whether it is login successful or not. Okay. If login is not successful, it is not about user problem. It's about password problem. Okay. Entered password is invalid. That's fine. Login failed. Or enter valid password. That's also fine. Okay. And else it has to say this user does not exist. Given user doesn't exist in the system. 820, sorry, just a moment. So if you see here, login successful because both are good. Now I'll say instead of Manoj, I'll send Yugen. Now it will not get into this because count of star there for Yugen. I mean for this, if you see, Yugen data is not there. So because it is 0, it's not equal to 0, it will directly jump on here. So your main code is not executed. So unnecessarily it is not validating password also. Simply it is saying user does not exist. Okay. So now I'm sending Yugen. Let us see. It will throw a message. Given user Yugen does not exist in the system. Okay. I'll give Manoj only. This is login successful. Now, but Manoj username password I'm changing. Okay. Now it will get into here. It will validate the username and password also. And password is wrong because username is available. That's why it is getting into this. As password is wrong, it is going to throw an error saying that enter valid password. Are you clear how your systems are working?
Yes, sir.
So now I'll take this procedure, same procedure, same inputs, just additional condition. Alter procedure. I'll add this condition here and I'll add this else part here and I'll give one tab here. I'll alter this procedure. I'll execute this procedure now. Pass the inputs. Manoj, comma, see. Again, I do the same mistake. Procedure name. Manoj, comma, Manoj 1, 2, 3. It has to give login successful. I'm giving a wrong password. It has to give login fail. I'm giving a wrong user. It has to say given user does not exist in the system. Are you clear? Any questions?
Yes, sir. Can you please repeat this about the password does not
Valid
match?
login. I'll explain you again. Valid user. Valid password. So if you see the difference of this, first one is login successful. Second one is given user is not available in system. Third one is login failed because password is wrong. So if you want more clear, you can say password is wrong. I kept here, right? Enter valid password. You can say this so that you can easily understand what is the difference between each other. So login successful when both are successful. Given user is not exist and enter valid password when password is wrong. Tell me what you want here. Which one you want me to explain?
About the password, the each valid password, that's one.
Password is wrong. See, password, it is going to check username is correct. Okay. Username is correct, it will come here. If username is wrong, it will come directly here. Username is in the table. Okay. It will come here. Now this username is available and password is also available. Yes. Then it will say login successful. Your username and password are matching. You are able to log into system. If your password is wrong, this combination is not available. So it will fail saying your password is wrong.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Upset. Upset means insert or update or insert and update. Okay. If we are doing both operations, if we are doing both insert operations, update operations, then that is called as upset. Upset operations. Okay. You're getting me? Okay. So here create a procedure to insert and update the data of employees. So send employee ID. Okay, let me see the tables. Select star from employees. I want a simple table. Okay, we'll send this. Okay, send employee ID, employee name, department ID, salary, join date. These are the inputs. Okay. If now send this as per send inputs. If employee ID exists, then do the then employee exists, and if salary is more than the existing salary, then update the salary alone, not everything. Only salary I have to update. You getting me? If employee already exists and if the salary, whatever we sent, is more than the existing salary, then update the salary.
That condition for the more than only or
It,
less than also that's applied.
it means that here it is 50,000, but
Yeah,
for the same ID, here 70,000 is sent. So
yeah.
70,000 is more than the existing salary 50,000. So then update the salary to the
New source,
input
new one.
salary. Okay.
Yeah.
If ID doesn't exist, if employee ID does not exist, then insert data. So we have to insert all this to this new row. Okay. First check this table has identity value. No identity, I guess. Yeah. No identity. Okay. We can send all the values. Are you clear with the requirement? Any questions on the requirement? No questions? At least say no if no questions.
No, sir.
Question is clear, sir.
Question is clear. Okay. So we need to send these parameters, right? So declare @ employee ID integer employee name character of 30 department ID integer salary money join date type. Okay, declared. I am sending employee ID is equal to 108. Let's say set employee name is equal. I'm writing the script first. Okay, again set department ID is equal to department ID is, let's say, 4. Set salary is equal to 70,000. Set is equal to get today's date. Okay, I was send the values. Now, now we have to, if this exists, then update, else insert, right? If of, okay, let's write the same statement. ఎందుకు wish చేస్తా? చెవు ముట్టుకున్నా బై మిస్టేక్. ఐమ్ సారీ. If this data exists, if it exists, okay. No. If it exists, update, right? Okay, we can say that if it exists, we have to update. Okay, begin, end. So update table, set what we have to update if exists. If the ID exists, what we have to update?
Salary.
We have to update only salary. Set salary is equal to given salary. If does not exist, we have to insert.
Insert the data.
Okay. Insert into employees, values of, we have to pass all these variables, right? Okay. If it exists, update with the new salary. If does not exist, go on insert. That's all. Just a moment, you see the code. Now creating a procedure. Just see it. So create a procedure. USP underscore upsert underscore employee. We have many inputs. We have to send all these inputs. So you can see, I'm just keeping this so that it looks easy for us to understand. If you keep in one line, like we may not feel all these are available. So I'm sorry, as behind end. That's all. But here, what is the value of joined it? We are passing it, we are assigning it as get date, right? So you can default it because this is going to be a default value. No need to send the input parameter for it. Correct? So if you want to do that, you can just say is equal to get date. So it means that if you send it, okay. If you don't send it also, it will take. Okay. Let us see it. It's a problem. Mm, 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 mm. So join date, we can ignore. We can declare the join date inside and assign. Okay. This way, no need to send the join date itself. So what is the employee ID? As I told you, let us see select star from employees. One not seven is 108 is not there. 108 is there. Open. So execute. I'm sending 108 as employee ID, comma employee name. You can department ID for salary. Let's say 80,000. I didn't execute that. Not sure. I didn't execute, I guess. So let's say if I execute this, it says one row affected because that row is not available. That row is not available. It is directly going to insert. Okay. Let us take it here. Employee ID 101. So the name could be anything or one or two. The name could be anything. Now we are not verifying with the name, okay? So department 2, here I'm making as, 8,000, fine, sorry, 80,000. So now already existing 50,000, okay? See here. So it is updating 8 records. Oh, sorry, I didn't set the condition. Oh, that's why I didn't execute the earlier script. That is the problem. Where employee ID is equal to input employee. I'm sorry, guys. So now let's say I'm sending 90,000. Okay. Already 80,000 is there for all the employees. Okay. Now I'm sending 90,000 for the second guy. So 90,000 is more than the existing salary. So only salary will be updated. See, one row updated. If you see this again, you can see only that got updated. Fine. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can I give one assignment now?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Assignment is create a stored procedure to update the salary only if the current salary is less than 5,000. So here input is, what is the input parameter? Employee ID and salary. Agree?
Yes.